How do I get rid of muffin top hips? That's the question the lady on the screen had in her head. Her name's Marie, age 50, lost 57 pounds. I'll speak more about Marie in a moment. But typically when I hear this question from busy professional women over 40, there's a far deeper question to it, and it really is something like, how do I get rid of this weight and keep it off long term? Because if you are that busy professional woman over 40, the chances are you've been battling with your weight for the last 10, 20, 30 years or more. So what I'll be doing in this coaching video is sharing with you 3 specific things. In section 1, I'm going to be covering 5 proven principles that Marie used to basically transform the way her body looked, felt and moved. I'll then be showing you some video footage of Marie so you can see what she was like in the beginning and what she was like at the end. And then right at the end of this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a free resource that you can access today to start kickstarting your weight loss journey. Hi and welcome, my name's Eric Simpson. If you haven't met me before, I'm an online weight loss specialist for busy professional women over 40 who are looking to lose weight and tone up without having to count calories, spend hours exercising every day, or trying to be 100% perfect, because we know where that leads. It ends up with you beating yourself up. So that's who I am. So before we get started, just a little bit about Marie so I can put this whole presentation into some form of context. So when Marie contacted me, I didn't realize this at the time, but she was ringing me from a private hospital car park, sat there with her husband contemplating a medical procedure, typically liposuction and a tummy tuck. That's where she was at. In addition to that, she was on antidepressants for being depressed, and I say that publicly because Maria said this herself, so I'm not divulging any medical information there. And in addition to that, she also had 1 or 2 niggly injuries like knee injuries and a bit of a back injury from time to time. So that's where Marie was coming from. So I think you'd agree that's not a great place. So let me get into then the first 5 elements that allowed Marie to go from what you can see of her on the left hand side to her on the right, losing 57 pounds. You know, how did she actually do that? What were these 5 things that made the difference? Let me share them with you now. First of all, level of desire. I'm not going to bang on about this too much, otherwise this video will go on way too long. But all I would say is this: if you do not have a high level of desire, your chances of being successful are pretty much 0. It's not about how clever you may be. It's not about how much you know about diet and exercise, which I would imagine is pretty considerable. It's not about that. It's about, can you access some level of desire in order to A, help you get started, B, lose the weight, and C, keep it off long term. So desire is the most important part when you're getting started on weight loss. And it's something that on my own program, I place a lot of emphasis on that. Yes, I cover the other elements as well, but this is the bit that most people just gloss over, which is why it's so difficult for people to actually get started even, let alone lose the weight and keep it off. So that's number 1, desire is critical. Number 2, you can't really impact this one necessarily. Well, you can't impact it at all, it's your genetics. And you've got your parents to blame for this. So if you've got 2 parents that are large, the chances are that you are going to be large as well, because that's the way your parents are. On the other side of the coin, if you've got 1 parent that's large, but the other parent is tall and slim, you may well find you have a sibling that's taken after the parent that is tall and slim, and you've taken after the parent that is shorter and wider. Again, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But the point to bear in mind here is, it doesn't mean that you can't still get yourself into great shape based on your body type. You can. So yes, your genetics do play a part in it. Yes, your genetics can make it a little bit more of a challenge, but your genetics don't mean that you have to be overweight. It simply means you have to approach it a little bit differently from some of those skinny minis that you know that can eat whatever they want to eat and they never gain anything at all. Yet you just look at a muffin, as we're talking about muffin top hips, and you suddenly gain a pound or 2 around your waist. So genetics, they're there, but we can work with them and you can still look great for your body type. Okay, let's get into diet. I'm not going to delve into the specifics of what you should and shouldn't be eating. What I am going to say, however, is this. Think about losing weight in 2 different ways. You've got weight loss, you've got fat loss. Weight loss is often just about counting calories and indiscriminately cutting out calories and certain food groups. If you do that, not only do you go down the path of unsustainability and not making it a lifestyle, but 9 times out of 10, what you're going to do is damage your metabolism. Why? Because you are removing and losing lean body tissue, and your lean body tissue is directly connected to your metabolism. So you need to be eating in a way that's going to protect your metabolism. How do you do that? You do it by thinking about losing fat as opposed to losing weight, which means you think of it from a nutritional point of view. So you want to be including a protein source. That can be lean protein, meat, or it can be vegetarian source. Doesn't really matter which one at this moment in time, but you need protein in your diet. You need healthy fats in your diet, and you need healthy carbohydrates. When you combine those three key macronutrient food groups together, you're going to bring about certain effects in your body. Number one, you're going to stabilize your blood sugar level. Number two, you're going to reduce your insulin levels. And number three, you're going to feel far more satiated. And if you can achieve that, guess what? You're going to lose weight naturally. So that's your diet covered. Exercise. Now, I have heard people say, and maybe you have as well, say, I lost all my weight just by walking my dog. Well, I can tell you now, walking your dog ain't going to make you lose weight. It isn't. You have to be addressing your nutrition as well, because exercise is not for weight loss. You simply can't do enough of it. And if you don't believe me, Google Eddie Izzard 26 marathons. Take a look at the picture of him at the start when he did the first marathon. At the end of it, take a look at him at the end once he'd completed his 26 marathons he did back to back, and look at his body shape. It's hardly changed. Why? Because he was eating an inordinate amount of food in between each marathon. Fair enough, an amazing event, but the point I'm making is you can't do enough exercise to be able to lose the weight. But what you can do, however, is enhance your weight loss by introducing to your dog walk, if that's what you do, some form of resistance training using your own body weight, or using bands or using light hand weights, because what that will do is help to build lean body tissue, which is connected to, as I said earlier, to your metabolism, which makes managing your weight long term far better. And it also helps to minimize the risk of loose, saggy skin. So that's your exercise. And then the final one, number 5, consistency. Look, it goes without saying, doing something for a day, a week, a month will get you so far, but you want to be doing something that is done consistently over a long period of time. Not only that, the thing that you're doing over a long period of time, you need to know in your head that what you are doing are new lifestyle changes, because if you're not doing it as a lifestyle change, what is the point in doing it? You're only going to find yourself back to square one once you get down to the ideal weight you want to get down to. So those are the 5 things that I believe you need to understand and appreciate in order to be able to successfully get rid of your muffin top hips, but more importantly, get started with your weight loss effectively, lose the weight loss and maintain it long term. This is, in my experience, being the most holistic approach that I can possibly think of. Hopefully that all makes sense to you. What I'd like to do now is to share with you a little bit of video footage of Marie doing a few simple body weight type exercises, and also doing something with a little light handheld weight as well. So let me share that with you now before I then share with you this free resource that you can use starting today that's going to help kickstart you with your weight loss. So let's just show you a bit of Marie now. So here we have Marie before and after, doing a gentle mobility warm-up routine, and then moving on to some resistance work using just her body weight to help tone and shape her thighs, before moving on to using a small light hand weight to help tone her arms and her back, all designed to help boost her metabolism, which all contributed to her being able to maintain her weight loss long term. So I think you'll agree that was a pretty good transformation by Marie. Now, here's the free gift that I spoke to you about. It's a free lose 20 to 30 pounds 7-day kickstart coaching program, which includes a free healthy eating plan. Now, this 7-day kickstart program contains the exact same information that I would have shared with Marie and countless dozens of other women that I've worked with who have gone on to transform their bodies. So when you click on the link below in the description, it will take you to this page. All you have to do is enter your name and your email. But let me share with you what you'll actually be getting over the 7 days. So first of all, you get a blueprint, and the blueprint will be created over the course of the 7 days. So by the time you get to day 7, you will have created your own personal blueprint to help you kickstart your weight loss, whether it's to lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds or 100 pounds. You'll have created that blueprint, so that's going to give you some momentum and a plan to move forwards. You'll have daily action steps, which are going to be practical, things that you can actually do every single day that's going to help to build your confidence. It's going to be self-paced, which means you can access it in private at a time to suit you. You can access it via your mobile, your laptop, your desktop, whatever's appropriate for you. You're going to have a 7-day eating plan in there, which is going to include recipes, colour pictures, how to prepare, how to cook, nutritional value, a shopping list. It's all going to be contained in there to support you on this 7-day kickstart. You're also going to get some exercises, a simple beginner mobility routine, just like you saw Marie doing a few moments ago. That's going to be available to you as well. And then at the end of that, you're also going to get some inspirational stories from real life women that have had real challenges and achieved some really fantastic results, just to give you that inspiration so that you know if they can do it, there's no reason why you can't do it as well. So when you land on this page, again, all you're going to be required to do is enter your name, your email, click the start today button, and you'll get immediate access today. When you land on the page, you'll see these images, you'll see a picture of myself. So if you don't see a picture of me on the page, you know it's not mine. And you'll also see some stuff down here, you know, places where I and my clients have been featured as well. So go ahead, click the link below, and I look forward to seeing you on your free 7-day lose 20 to 30 pounds plus kickstart coaching program. I'll see you in a few minutes. Bye for now.